Boys and girls, discover 10 fascinating after-school rituals in Japanese middle schools. 1. The closing homeroom. Wrapping up the day as a class. In Japan, students don't simply head home after the last lesson ends. Once the final class of the day is over, students are assigned to different areas of the school to help with daily cleaning. This is a shared responsibility among all students. After the cleaning is done, they return to their homerooms for the closing homeroom. During this time, the class reflects on the day's activities, and designated students or the teacher give updates on tomorrow's lessons and required items. It's a structured way to end the day, ensuring everyone is prepared for the next day. 2. Friends' shining moment. Celebrating kindness. One of the most heartwarming aspects of the closing homeroom is the friends' shining moment. Students take turns to share a good deed, kind action, or something that made them feel happy, highlighting positive behaviors. This practice encourages kindness and recognition among classmates. 3. Committee and class role announcements. Students who hold positions in committees or class roles provide important updates during the closing homeroom. Whether it's about upcoming events, reminders, or classroom responsibilities, this is the time for everyone to stay informed and ensure smooth operations for the next day. 4. The day's reflection. Sharing thoughts. In every closing homeroom, the student on duty is responsible for sharing their reflection on the day. They give a brief talk to the class, discussing what went well or how the day made them feel. This simple activity promotes self-awareness and emotional expression. 5. Saying goodbye as a class. After the closing homeroom is finished, the whole class says goodbye together. But here's an interesting part. No one can leave until the dismissal bell rings. This gives students time to chat with friends, change into casual clothes, or relax before heading home. 6. After-school relaxation. Social time before heading home. The time between the end of homeroom and the final bell is often spent chatting with friends or even talking with the teacher. It's a relaxed part of the day where students can unwind before heading home. 7. High fives at the door. A personal farewell. Once the dismissal bell rings, the student on duty stands at the door and says goodbye to each classmate with a friendly high five. This small but warm gesture adds a personal touch to the end of the school day. 8. Classroom cleanup. Preparing for tomorrow. After the dismissal, the student on duty stays behind to tidy up the classroom. They straighten desks and chairs, close the windows, and clean up to ensure the room is ready for the next day. It's a small but important task to make sure tomorrow starts fresh. 9. Writing the class journal. The final responsibility. Before leaving for the day, the student on duty writes in the class journal. They document what happened during the day and any important reminders, leaving it on the teacher's desk. This is the last task before they can finally go home. 10. Accountability. Doing it right. If the student on duty hasn't completed their tasks properly, they will have to do it all again the next day. This teaches students to take responsibility for their duties and ensures that everyone does their part for the class. Please dream of enjoying a fun school life together with Japanese middle school students. Good night.